And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video. Today is the Pringleson's year in review for 2025. It's kind of hard to believe we're already at the end of 2025. The years just seem to be going by faster and faster, which means I'm getting old. But that's okay, because here we are. It was not what I would consider probably the most exciting year for the channel. We didn't do a whole lot of major projects, major trips, major vlogs, major tournaments, or really anything like that. I did do a few gaming videos, but they were pretty small. We didn't go on any major trips. We didn't do a scavenger hunt. We didn't do a triathlon. We didn't do anything like that. You know, it was really hard to top 2024 with all those mega projects, but it was really because it was a busy year for me personally, and all of us personally too. I mean, I graduated college this year. That was a huge ordeal, and job situation post college. While nice, while fun, has been busy, and just been a lot of that. So we didn't get around to a whole lot of that, and a lot of the hangouts that we've been doing this year, with the time that we have been spent doing movie marathons. We've been getting back into movie marathons, doing a lot of those. We saw some new movies in theaters this year. Some good, some terrible. Evil Bong, Looking at You, and FNAF 2, and War of the Worlds, and F1, and Jurassic World Rebirth, all them. All those, so many movies that we've seen. And there'll be a few more of those spilling over into 2026. We'll probably end up doing some more marathons eventually as well, but I don't know. I mean, we just don't have a lot of time. We usually every couple weeks to every month, maybe even 2 months, we can get together for something like that. So eventually, you're not going to see that's why you haven't been seeing as high of a frequency. So now we did do the 999 challenge. I would consider that one of the bigger projects of the year. That was a lot of fun. You got to see me drunk on camera. Hard to say that's going to be the last time you'll see me drunk on camera, but nothing confirmed regarding that yet. But also, I mean, we just kind of split up and it's moved, so we didn't see them as much. But there will be some content coming with them coming shortly, so you can see that soon. But we still hang out, every now and then. But what I've been able to do a lot of this year was really because we weren't getting together and doing as many things. I did work through some games. I did buy some games that I've been wanting to play for a while, like The Last of Us 2, God of War Ragnarok. That one's still got to come out, but I did buy that. And I also bought a Switch 2, so I've been playing with that. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World. I got Kirby something, the new Kirby racing thing. I got that for Christmas. Still haven't opened it. I do plan on playing it. I just haven't opened it yet. I got a PS3 from my grandma, the one that she had, so I've been working with that. So I've been able to do some of that. But through all that, what has been happening is that a lot of videos that have been on the backlog for a long time are finally coming out. And that's a sign that the backlog won't be around much longer. I will say I do not anticipate the backlog going any farther than probably the first week of February. And that's a pretty definite answer based on some content that we've got coming up that hasn't been made yet, plus what's still currently on the backlog. Obviously, some things might be thrown in there willy-nilly. But as it currently stands, that's what we've got. And it is what it is. I mean, a lot of those videos I'm excited are finally coming out. Most of them are just like game reviews and all that. A lot of game reviews that have been sitting on the backlog for a long time. I'm glad are finally coming out, but it is kind of sad in a way because I've held on to the backlog now for a good 3.5 years, give or take. So it's kind of sad to see it go. But it's just another product. I'm busy working 50 plus hours a week, sometimes more than that. I just don't have, and when you already don't have a lot of video ideas, your game back, you don't really have any games left on your backlog. We can't do movie marathons all the time. When we do, maybe some that we've already seen, so we only get a couple new reviews out of them. So the backlog was bound to drain eventually, which, it's not, again, not necessarily a bad thing. Not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's okay. Does that mean content will end once the backlog ends? No. We got a lot of stuff planned for 2026. 2026 is definitely going to be a bigger year. Got some big trips planned and some new stuff that we're going to try and experiment with the vlogs, going to some new places, doing some fun things. There will be some fun vlogs. There will be new games to play. There will be new movies to watch. We'll continue doing movie marathons. Hope to get some more gaming videos done. There are a few that I want to do. Get back to that. We'll definitely also have some other cool, new ideas, original challenges, other fun, crazy concoctions, and other ideas that we'll get to do. I think, this year was definitely a big transition year personally for a lot of us, with school ending and, moving or, job stuff or whatever. Now that we're kind of, for the most part, settling into what we've got in 2026, I think that's going to open up a lot of opportunity for doing some more stuff. So I hope you guys hold on, and hang in there. That's what I was trying to say. Hang in there. The content might not be as frequent in 2026 as maybe you've come to know, but know that we are still working on some fun stuff, and we've got some fun stuff planned. Trying to prioritize more quality over quantity. I think that's something that I necessarily haven't always prioritized, but I am trying to prioritize it more. Playing games for just the sake of reviewing them isn't very fun to me, so I don't do that much anymore. Sorry, I just don't. But that's the way it goes. So you can expect a lot of that in 2026. Should be a lot of fun. Another really big thing that happened in 2025 was KenPom found us. This was huge, by the way, guys. We did make a short on it, but that doesn't really encapsulate how insane this was. When I woke up that morning and got a text from my friend that said that KenPom had found the KenPom rant and then posted it on his Blue Sky account, and everybody went and watched the video. That's why the video got such a spike in views. That's awesome. Kind of shows that, this is awesome. These people exist, and they know you exist, and it kind of opens up the opportunity to meet them. KenPom, I'd love to meet you one day. Get on the podcast. Be awesome. We'll have you on. Get on any of our podcasts. Yeah, talking about the podcast, we did do a podcast rebrand again. It's still Live Laugh Left, but now we talk about more general sports topics instead of just NASCAR. So that's been kind of a soft launch. Schedules are pretty busy right now, but we're hoping in 2026 to be a little bit more consistent with that, because there's definitely always lots to talk about in the sports realm. So I think that'll be good. But yeah, that's really. I also did get that Pringle stand. It's kind of hidden right now. Display all my cans. I had a better plan for that, and then I realized that the space back here doesn't really work for that, so it's staying back there. New cans are being added all the time. In fact, I just added a couple new ones that are conveniently hidden, so you don't know what I just reviewed. That'll come up soon. Plus, there'll be plenty more reviews. I'm sure, I really do think we're going to hit Pringle Review 100 in 2026, so I'm very, very excited for that. But we'll have to just see what happens, because who knows? Maybe Pringles will go out of business and I'll die, because that would really hurt. So that's really that. But yeah, it's been kind of fun. It's still fun to do the YouTube channel, even though I haven't got the chance to do it as much lately. I did go to Iceland as well over the summer, so that was another big thing. But I am kind of relieved in a way. It's sad, but I am kind of relieved that the backlog is ending, just so that gives me more motivation and a little bit more of a kick in the butt to do more time relevant content again, which I've kind of gone away from with the backlog. So I'm trying to hope to try and get back into that once eventually that backlog does run out. So I hope you guys again can stick with me. It's been awesome. I mean, our subscriber count went up this year from 784 all the way up to 939. I really did think we were going to hit 1,000. Then we kind of hit a plateau. So, oh well. But still an increase of 155 subscribers is awesome. I love it. I love it a lot. So thank you guys, everybody who subscribes, everybody who watches, even if I only watch a couple videos, even if you don't like my content, thank you for still watching. It means a lot. It means a lot. It really does. At the end of the day, this is still a hobby, but one day I'd like it to make it more than a hobby, and you guys are the reason why that can happen. So I do really appreciate everything that you guys do, even if it is just watching one thing or two things. It's better than no things. So but yeah, I kind of already talked about what's going to be the plan for 2026. Pretty big year coming. I'm pretty excited. We're all pretty excited. So as far as what entails, for sure, stay tuned. Got a lot of fun stuff planned. But anyways, guys, bit of a quick one here. I'm about to head down to see LikunMiffery, so gotta go do that. New Year's Eve Spectacular goes up tomorrow, as normal. It's gonna be a live premiere again. I've given up on pretty much trying to live stream that thing. I'm just never available with my main setup to do that, so I think it's always going to be that way for the foreseeable future. And then we got lots of other cool stuff planned to kick off 2026. So I hope everybody has a safe and happy new year. And as always, stay tuned for the much more amazing content here on this channel. And until next time, see you guys next year. Goodbye.